Well, I kind of said once the knee braces were done, the logs were going to start to get bigger. This one's 29 inches at the bottom, and we're just under 14 feet long. And it's a big log. I'm going to go for a 10 by 10 by 10 post, because I think I need the 14s, the 10 by 12 14s, which 14 is like right here, so I might be able to get a 10 by 12. I don't know. I'll start bringing this down. But a little snafu, not a big snafu, it's just why I'm happy I just kind of did temporary. The one light that I had to switch to the other side, because this is the first time that I've had the mast all the way up. The sawmill had the mast being up there is where the wire, the cable for the power goes. And that's at 11, just 11 feet. So the sawmill shed is 11 and a half feet up there. So with those lights, just the way that it bunched up, it was catching and restricting in there. So when I do a bigger log like this, there are times when I just run the sawmill down and back and make sure that I have clearance the whole way. So I'm not halfway through a cut and go, oh, that's no good. Anyways, and welcome to Minnesota, middle of January. It's right on track with what we're getting. Warm and nice one day, and then the next day, they just pull the plug on us. So getting a late start. We were cutting some trees down out back that we had, just staying on track with some other projects that are happening here. Started out the day in the mid-20s, and we're dropping fast. So we're on single digits right now and going sub-zero again. So today we'll be milling. Hopefully I can try to get this one done, but tomorrow will be all sub-zero, and I'm not going to mill when it's that cold because we have brackets to work on. Anyways, let's cut some wood. Progress. Hydraulic assist with a skid loader. Yeah, here I am milling again at night. How's that happen? Just because you have lights, you can mill at night now. No, that's not why we're doing it. You know that. We just have to get it done. As I said, it had a little bit of a funk to it. This branch or limb that came off. I'm trying to get the 10 by 10 out of right there. So I took 4 inches off here so I could get it centered. Doesn't look too bad. I'm probably just going to try to get it down to 11 inches tonight and call it, and then get back to it. I don't know if we'll get to it tomorrow because we're going to be sub-zero. We'll see what happens. so much to catch you up on. Yeah, how about that? Again, we didn't put the lights in so we could mill at night. We put the lights in so we could mill at night, but that seems to be all that we're doing. It's actually 2 days after we got this one on the deck and took a slab off of it, rolled it over, took a few more off of it. 2 days we were sitting below zero, so I think the lowest we had was 5 below. So not crazy sub-zero, but still cold enough not to be out here, and it was a little blustery. Today we got up to 24 degrees. It was a cold 24. But we were dropping a couple of the other ash trees that we need for this project and then cleaning up an exciting new area that you'll find out more about later. But that was another 15 trees out back. But that was exciting. You know, you always put the cant on there to see if you can move it. And then you really should think about, you know, can you move a couple 1,000-pound log and stand it up? And then I really didn't have an idea going into it. And then so we grabbed the grapple. That'd be me, myself, and I, grabbed the grapple, set it up so we could land it in here. I'm pretty sure I will always have enough clearance up above there with the arms, but it made it in there. It landed and it stayed upright, and I was able to get the dogs on there, so sometimes you don't ask questions, you just do. And you just keep on keeping on. Oh, we're dusty again. Sorry if that's been dusty. All right, we're going to take a couple off of this. We're still going to go for the 10 by 10 here. This is going to be 10 by 10. We'll get down into this area. We'll roll it. I left that at 11, so once we get down to 11 by 11, I'll be able to square it up and then trim it to exactly the size that I need. But let's start bringing this down. Hooray. I'm counting that as a victory. That was a big, big log to do on an LT15 wide all by yourself, but we did it. The fourth post, wall post, is ready. It is good to go, so those 4 are there. Now we can actually start on the bigs. That's not going to be that bad. They're only 17 feet and 22 feet or something like that. But no, up next will be, I think we'll do wall girts, wall plates. Those will be 17 feet. And then we'll start working on the truss cords. Those are 14. And we got 2 collar ties to do. That'll be 13. So what are we down to? 2, 4, 6, and then we have all the purlins and ridge beam to do. So a lot of milling. We've got like 3 days to get a bunch done because the temps will be in our favor, and then we drop down to like 13 below in about 3 or 4 days. So yep, we'll keep at it and we'll get done what we can and all of that fun stuff. But time to get home. Thanks for following along. Do appreciate it. Glenn here, workshop at the gardens. Cheers.